know that you can see my presentation. Okay, thanks, Beth. You're always the best assistant in all these calls. All right, welcome to your Tuesday training. My name is Carolina Teasdale. I am a 2-star crown in the company, and I am so excited to talk about transformation because that is something that all of us go through when we get into this incredible company of ours called Purium. And not only us, but our customers, our brand partners, our friends, our families, everybody will transform as you go in this journey with us together. So I want to ask you guys, what is transformation? Can you drop in the chat a few things that you believe that transformation is? And I want to read them because all of us have different definitions of transformation. All of us have different definitions of success. We have definitions for everything, but all of those definitions share something in common. So Holly's saying an upgrade, a new you, a change for good, a completely 180 degrees of what was and what is now necessary, big change, a permanent lasting change, growth, tired of being sick and tired, change inside, lasting change, moving closer to peace. That's all beautiful, right? They're all transformation, shift. Yes. Dramatic change in our health and our wealth, changing composition, structure, and character. Ooh, I love that, Beth. Changing composition, structure, and character. A metamorphosis. I love all of that. So let's dive. So what is transformation? Transformation is the profound process of change that often begins internally and it manifests externally, fundamentally altering who we are, how we perceive the world, and how we interact with it. Unlike simple change, which can be superficial and temporary, transformation goes deep into the core of our being, reshaping our identity, our beliefs, and our behaviors. It is not just about becoming different. It's about becoming more aligned with our true selves and our potential. Do you guys like that? There is a big difference with transformation and change, and I'm going to talk about that in a second, but it's that profound change that starts with your own knowing, and then it manifests externally. So let's dive a little bit deeper into that. Transformation is a thorough and dramatic change in form of appearance. That's why I loved what Beth said, changing composition, structure, and character. It is about going through a process that fundamentally changes. It changes you. It's not superficial, but it's so profound. And that's what we have here at Purium. We have a transformation where our customers, our family, our loved ones fundamentally change. That's why we have the ultimate lifestyle transformation and the ultimate business transformation. Because it not only changes superficially their lives, it changes who they are at the core level of their being. And I want to share a video that I actually posted on my social media a couple weeks ago, and it went viral. It's very, very profound. So I want to share my screen so all of you guys can see what I mean when I speak about transformation. So let me play that. Did you guys get a little scope of what transformation looks like? Yes? Drop in the comments what came up for you when you were watching that video. I want to hear some thoughts. What showed up in your life, in your reality? What feelings did you felt when you saw that drastic transformation from a caterpillar to a butterfly? Complete change, release, the journey, rebirth, a process. Yes. Patience. Didn't come out of a cocoon perfect. There was still more to do. Freedom, regeneration, waiting, consistent effort, steps. There is no expectation on how transformation should look. Exactly. The butterfly didn't know what colors it's going to have in its wings, right? It's always a surprise. It's not always pretty during the process. Shedding the old blossoms into something new. Dying first. I love that. Can you guys relate to all of those statements and all those shares? Cleansing the mind and body. Yes, that's all right. That's what transformation is. So let me go back into my presentation over here. Can you guys see my screen? Yes, thumbs up. View. Okay, great. Awesome. So there's a difference between change and transformation. Change can be reversible. Okay. Change could be you changing your hair, you go into the gym and getting fit, and then you stop going to the gym and then you're no longer fit. Right? Change could be you're eating healthy and then you're eating junk food. But transformation is more profound. Transformation, it's not reversible. And he deals with external adjustments. It's profound. And he touches the inner aspects of you. Can that caterpillar go back and say, you know, oh, the butterfly, sorry. Can the butterfly go back and be a caterpillar? No? Yes? No, right? The caterpillar can ever, in its whole entire life, go back and be a caterpillar. He fundamentally changed what he was to a core level. And when we truly transform, we become that butterfly. And when we can absolutely never go back. Like I personally will never go back into drinking soda. Would you guys ever go back and drink soda? Would you ever go back and have the same limits and beliefs that kept you small your whole entire life? We grow with resistance. A balloon will never get big if it doesn't have the resistance of the air. And when that air gets released, that balloon is going to be stretched forever. That balloon is never going to go back and be this tiny little thing. It is extremely profound. And we transform ourselves into so many degrees our whole entire life. Every moment, you are a different person that you were yesterday at the core level. And here I put a couple of pictures because there in the upper left corner, it's me as an architect. I was under 100 pounds. I was blonde. Look, I dressed in black. I never used colors. Okay. I was depressed. I was anxious. I was tired. I was overwhelmed. I was full of attachments to expectations that I wanted in my life. And that was me presenting in front of all these famous, mega famous architects all over the world. And they were judging my work on the wall, which I spent months and months and months preparing. So I could be literally murdered with constructive criticism. And at the bottom left, it's me selling superfoods. So I went from selling buildings. If you look on the upper right-hand corner, me holding that award, that's a building that I worked on that I won Best Residential Award on the West Side in California, in Santa Monica. That's a building that's in 26 in Colorado. It's a very big building that I worked on, and I was the design architect for the whole thing from conceptual design all the way to construction. And I was designing buildings. And if you look at the bottom right, I'm holding an ultimate lifestyle transformation box because now I'm building realities. I'm building people's bodies and how they feel with themselves. So I transformed. I'm still in the same field of creating, but instead of creating buildings, I'm creating new stories every single day. And those stories are more rewarding to me than seeing a 250,000 square foot building built that came out of my thoughts and styrofoam moved into pieces and then into an ArchiCAD or Revit and software where we design buildings. And look at how much more fun I'm having selling ultimate lifestyle transformations and business transformations. And I can never go back and be that person that works 90 hours a week, that has all this pressure, all this resistance, all these deadlines, all the stress, which my hair was falling, which I experienced miscarriage, which I just was not the woman that I wanted to be. So I transformed, and it took a lot of resistance to do that. And know that if you're here on this call, you are on this journey of transformation, and you are going to become somebody totally different. And in my journey of transformation, I've learned that there are 5 stages that I went through. And I want to share those stages with you because you're going to be able to relate where you are on that stage of transformation and how far are you to having a breakthrough in your life. And it starts with awareness, then there's a catalyst, there's a struggle, there's a breakthrough, and there's an integration. And you absolutely cannot skip this stages. You have to go through all of them. And I'm going to go through them with you. So on the first stage is the awareness. If you guys look at the picture on the right, that's me in my office. It was about 4 or 5 in the morning. I had pulled an all-nighter. Look, I was wearing heels. Jesus, I don't know what was wrong with my head wearing heels at 4 or 5 in the morning. Again, I was wearing black because I only wore black all through architecture school. All through my professional career as an architect, black was the only outfit that I wanted. And then when I decided that I was done wearing black, I got a white dog that sheds. So then I would never wear black because all the hair just shows up in my black clothes. So that was me in the middle of the night, just having an awareness, recognizing that I needed to change, that something in my life needed to change because it was 5 in the morning. I wasn't sleeping. I was doing this every single week. And I started to get tired. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was sick and tired of being tired. I was always tired. So the awareness starts with a dissatisfaction, the discomfort, an overwhelm, that something has to change. And who here felt that? Something has to change in my life. But you have to do something about it. It starts with that awareness. And I'm going to go over how that awareness shows up for our customers and how that awareness shows up for brand partners. Okay, awareness for our customers. That awareness starts with many different things. And you guys can actually, before I go into that, drop in the chat what you believe an awareness is for our customers when they decide that something has to change. When our customers feel that something's got to go. Okay, Rico says, I feel like I don't belong here anymore. I'm tired of everything. A health crisis. Yes. Carrying the extra weight. Chronic disease. Yes. Their whole family's dying young and they don't want to follow. Yes. I like that. Insecurities, unhealthy cycles, feeling stuck in the body and mind that doesn't work. The wake-up call. Yes. Chronic no energy, chronic fatigue, a diagnosis. Yes, these are all valid awarenesses that our customers have to go through. And sometimes our customers and the people that we know in our lives don't have this awareness. They don't realize that they're overweight. They don't realize that they don't have energy. They don't realize something's wrong with their skin because they're drinking soda and eating McDonald's and eating all these junk foods, and they have horrible acne. But they are so attached to their habits that they become blind to it. It becomes their reality, becomes their truth. So it is up to us to support our friends, our family, the people that we love, to bring that awareness. And we bring awareness by educating, by sharing stories, by educating on social media, by showing your journey. What is it that you do every day? We want to spark that awareness in people that we know. So I'm going to go back into my presentation. And these are a few reasons or a few different awareness. Feeling low in energy throughout the day and wondering if diet could be an issue. Everyone feels like that. Experiencing frequent digestive problems and realizing that maybe food is a solution. Maybe they're working out. I used to work out day and night. And at one point I just said, you know, why are people recovering so fast? And I'm here so extremely sore. My legs hurt, my shoulders hurt, my everything hurts. And I knew that I needed either supplement or I needed to do something with my diet. There's a lot of people that desire to drop weight and look good. I just met a girl that told me that she has her 30-year high school reunion and she's literally desperate to drop weight. And she has 60 days to drop the extra 30 pounds because she's not going to show up to her high school reunion with the extra 30 pounds. Guess what? I have a solution for her. Okay. So becoming aware of skin issues, carefrontation. The reason that we're all here is because Dave had the courage to carefront Amy and tell her something was wrong with her skin. And she needed to drink wheatgrass. And Amy wanted to hide underneath the table. She's shared her story many, many times. Some people create an awareness when they start hearing family or friends transform their health with superfoods. There's a lot of us that saw our friends drinking some green drink on Instagram every day, and it sparked our interest. And then we asked, what is it that you're drinking? So supporting people become aware. Struggling with brain fog. There's so many reasons. Awareness for brand partners. Okay, in the upper right-hand corner is me picking materials for a material board for city council. Because when we get an approval for our building and we get the architectural review board approval, we need to bring a materials board. And the materials need to be approved by the city. And then when the building goes into construction, at the end of the construction, there is a person that walks through the field and makes sure that the materials match the material board. Because sometimes clients change their budget and then they want to change the materials for the building that were not approved. So here I'm putting up all of these material samples. As you guys can see, it's dark. It was probably maybe 7 in the morning, another night. I'm again wearing black. Okay, that was the caterpillar in me that wanted to transform. And I was working in my screen every night. You guys can see it's super dark. Every night I was pulling all-nighters, working, designing, creating buildings, creating drawings. And I knew that something had to change because I wanted to go to sleep at 9 p.m. But at 9 p.m. I got just started. So feeling stuck in a 9 to 5 with a desire for freedom and flexibility, I wanted that. Realizing that the current income does not longer align with the lifestyle that you want, or you need an extra stream of income. Seeing a friend thriving with a home-based business and feeling curious and trying something new. A lot of my architect friends, they're watching me on my stories, on my Instagram, on my Facebook, on my lives, and they are curious. What are you doing? Are you not an architect anymore? And then I'm like, hey, well, I'm still an architect, but now I architect people's bodies and realities and businesses and how they live their life inside the buildings, because I changed the building block materials that I'm working with, right? And I create a story. So a lot of people are feeling overworked. A lot of people are feeling that they want the ability to work from anywhere and travel the world. Roy and I just came back from 11 countries in less than 3 months. And now we're in the conversation if we're going to South America or not. I'm actually a little bit tired of traveling, but it's so much fun. I would never had that freedom if I didn't realize that I had to change the way that I was living my life. You guys get the message? Give me a thumbs up. Yes? That's the awareness that we're looking for. The second stage of transformation is the catalyst. It's an event or a realization that sparks a transformation process. And this could be a life-changing and significant loss or a moment of insight. I want you guys to drop in the chat, what is a catalyst, or what could be a catalyst for a customer? I want to hear what you guys have to say. Drop them in the chat. A diagnose, yes. Yes, diagnosis. Sickness. Once we have an awareness, maybe you're overweight. And if you ignore that awareness, something's going to happen. It's going to be a diagnosis. Maybe you become pre-diabetic. Maybe you have a heart attack. Maybe the death of a loved one. If you don't do anything about it, God is going to push you to do it. Divine Creator, Holy Spirit, whatever higher intelligence you believe on, it's going to push you. And you don't want to get to that point. Here I am sitting in this structure that I worked on. This is actually an auditorium for a graduation pavilion. And I'm sitting there and I'm just like contemplating, is there something more for me? Like I am designing and I'm designing, but I am pretty much dying inside because I feel like there's got to be more for me than just go to work every single day and come up with different designs. Yes, a family member getting sick, getting laid out. Yes, all of these are catalysts. And catalysts, they are, like we said, receiving a diagnosis, pre-diabetic, okay, facing a chronic illness, gaining a significant amount of weight, being prescribed with medication, experiencing allergies or food sensitivities, going through a health scare like a heart attack. One of my girlfriends, she's an architect and she works all over Europe and she's in Italy. She messaged me a couple of weeks ago and she said, oh my God, I am in the hospital and they want to remove my gallbladder because they believe I have stones. And I don't want them to remove my gallbladder. And she was messaging me from the hospital in bed, super scared because they wanted to chop off her gallbladder. And she wouldn't have known that I am in this journey with organic superfood nutrition, helping people saturate their body with food and detoxify and lower the inflammation rate so their bodies can regenerate. She wouldn't be right now without a gallbladder. So it's very important that you realize and you understand this and also identify, where are you on this journey of transformation? And a lot of us are brand partners on the call. So losing a job or experiencing a pay cut, creating an urgent need for an extra stream of income. Maybe you're burnt out from your 9 to 5. Maybe you experience, maybe you're pregnant and you can no longer work and show up to work as you used to. Maybe you're tired, getting stuck in debt. A lot of us are in this like never ending cycle of being in debt because interest rates and because we don't make enough income. So realizing that there are more things for you than what you're currently doing. And this is the catalyst that is going to push you to start the transformation from caterpillar to butterfly. And once you realize, oh, geez, something's got to go, you're going to start facing the struggle. And in that struggle, you're going to start confronting your fears. You're going to have to let go of the old beliefs, facing the uncertainties. And this is where I say the layer of fire come into place. You're going to feel like you just have to survive. But it's necessary for you to endure this struggle. And share on the chat some struggles that you go through as brand partners or your customers. Because the struggle is what's going to lead us to have a breakthrough. And the faster we endure the struggle, the faster we're going to have success in the context of business, in the context of your health, in the context of your relationship. And we can go through transformation in different phases of our life. Maybe you went through a transformation in your relationship. Maybe you went through a transformation with your health. Maybe you went through a transformation in your business. There's many different kinds of transformations that you go through. We can be very smart and very talented in one area, but when it comes to emotional intelligence, we're still caterpillars. Okay, when we're butterfly in other areas of our life. So comfort zone, my own decisions through the daily impacting my business, stuck states, confidence, people contradicting beliefs. Yes, the struggle is real. And our customers go through struggles like they have to break old habits, right? Now they have to drink 2 shakes a day, cherry before bed. They might feel overwhelmed by the amount of information. Maybe they don't know how to do the ULT. They don't know how to start if you don't walk them through. Maybe they're facing resistance by their mom, their dad, their husband, because they're not supported in the ultimate lifestyle transformation process. Maybe they're battling the cravings. When they start, maybe day 1, day 2, they still want to drink their soda. They still want to drink all their coffee multiple times a day. Our customers will go through this struggle. And what do we tell our customers when they're struggling? Continue taking the products. You're going to feel better soon. Keep going. Be strong. I'm here for you. Call me if you have any questions. Sometimes they compare their progress to others and they feel that they're not transforming. They're not dropping the weight fast enough. They're not having the results like their friend. Comparison is the thief of joy. Always remember that. We also go through struggles in the business. I went through so many struggles. Jesus, so many. At first, I didn't have a car when I started this business. So I got a dolly and I will push that dolly absolutely everywhere. I will invite people to my events and look, I had all empty chairs. Nobody will show up to my events. I didn't even have a house where I could invite people. So I had to invite people to a park so they could meet at a park and we sit in a circle. I went through limiting beliefs. I wanted to throw the towel so many times, just like a lot of you guys, because I wasn't winning fast enough, because I wanted to get to the blue diamond, to green diamond. I wanted to move through the ranks so bad and I didn't know what to do. And I was struggling and I called every single crown and I asked them, what do they think? And every single one said, keep on prospecting, keep on enrolling, keep on enrolling. That was the answer that I got from all the crowns. But a lot of us face rejections from our friends, from our family, from the people that we love the most, don't want to buy it and support our business. You know, people that loved me told me I should still be an architect, that I shouldn't be selling weight loss pills. And I was like, they're not weight loss pills, they're superfoods. And what are you doing? You're an architect. You're at the peak of your career. Why are you getting distracted? I had so many people try to manipulate me so I wouldn't be here with you guys 6 years later. A lot of us are feeling overwhelmed, especially around sales and communication. We're questioning if this is going to pay off at the end. A lot of us are moms, or you're juggling with your full-time job and your Purium business. You got to work on your time management. Skepticism, criticism for people that don't believe in network marketing. I did a live on Instagram this morning and I had a bunch of people commenting, are you trying to sign up for a pyramid scheme? And I had to keep on going and not let me distract me, because obviously if they have a negative connotation with network marketing, it's because they didn't actually did it the right way, because the business model works for the people that work. So it's very important. Experiencing a lack of income at the beginning. When I started, I had so many bills to pay that I couldn't even afford my own smart order. And now I'm a 2-star crown and I struggle for my smart order. I will literally put my smart order on the 30th at like 8:55. Or sometimes I had to hit refresh to see if my order went through at the last moment at the end of the month, because I would always hold off to the last moment. The struggle is real, but the faster you endure the struggle, the faster you're going to have a breakthrough. You got to become resilient to all those struggles, and you got to keep on focusing on your why, on your vision. So you get to transform and fly like that butterfly. And after you endure the struggle, that breakthrough comes where you have clarity, when you have strength, and when you have new perspectives. And a few breakthroughs that I want to share with you guys and that our customers experience is noticing the more energy, they sleep better, they drop the weight, they see improvements in the digestion, they realize that the program is working. They go to their doctor and the doctor says, what are you doing? Keep doing what you're doing. You no longer need all these medications. How many of you guys gotten those stories from your customers? If you're active in the business, you're guaranteed to get stories like those. They feel proud for transforming. They have better, clear skin. They realize that the superfood nutrition is affecting more than their cravings. It's changing their lives. That's when they realize, oh, this is why it's called the ultimate lifestyle transformation. But they have to stick to it. They have to endure the cravings. They have to endure the limiting beliefs. They have to endure the junk food. They have to endure the criticism by their loved ones. Only then they're going to have a breakthrough. For you as a brand partner, you're going to experience a breakthrough when you sign up your first brand partner. When your customers start having results, when you realize that this business works because you are working it. You experience a breakthrough when you have a commission being wire transferred into your bank account, when you feel that the sense of validation or your upline is recognizing you for showing up. You have a breakthrough when you realize that you just master a skill because you sold a product, because you got somebody into a connect call. And now you have this confidence that you can do it. If you got somebody on a phone call, you can get another one, and you can get another one. You have a breakthrough when you realize that your customers are sharing incredible stories with you about the products or how this business transformed their life. You experience a breakthrough when you overcome that self-doubt and you present the business to someone on your chicken list. And somebody is like, yeah, I've been waiting for this my whole life. Why didn't you share this with me sooner? You have a breakthrough when you balance your work life with Purium. If you still have a 9-to-5 or a full-time job or a practice, you experience a breakthrough where you feel more aligned with your purpose by helping others. Look at me. I created a 2-star organization, changed thousands of lives because I endure the challenge. Because I didn't throw the towel when I wasn't winning. Because trust me, I wasn't winning for a very long time. I was stuck as a diamond forever. And I was like, what is wrong with me? Why is everybody growing and rank advancing? And why am I still a diamond? I feel like I'm working harder than everyone else. I'm talking to more people and I'm still not getting to the next rank. But I had to change the story that I was telling myself so I could build myself up. Are you guys enjoying this training? Yay, awesome. Powerful things, yes. Awesome. I just want you to know that it takes time. Transformation takes time. You can't rush the process of nature. This is our Purium baby. Like you're giving birth to something incredible, and just like a human being cannot be rushing conception. You can't just give birth when you're 4 months pregnant or 5 or 6 or 7. You have to wait. When you plant a seed on the ground, you have to water it. You have to give it some sun, some light. That seed needs its time. And you need your time as well to grow and to evolve and to transform. But you got to endure the struggle. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling frustrated, you have an attachment. You literally have an attachment. And you have to have that awareness, which is the first step, I have an attachment of being a crown so bad that is distracting me from focusing on the struggles that I'm facing so I can endure them and then I can transform. And then the last step is the integration. And the integration feels so good and so rewarding because it's in the integration that we create a new mindset, a new work ethic. And then it becomes who you are as a human being. I was a complete mess throughout my whole journey. I was in the struggle for like forever. Okay. I couldn't get out of the struggle. But the struggle was necessary for me to have a new perspective and to become the mentor to my team that I am today. If I didn't ignore those phone calls, if I didn't forget to follow up, if I didn't respond to DMs on time, I wouldn't have learned. I needed all those challenges to build myself up. So it is okay if you're struggling. Just know that that is part of your journey and you can't compare to other people because it's like comparing apples with oranges. I have a different life than you. I have different family than you. I live in a different location than you. I actually speak muchos lenguajes. I speak multiple languages. There's many, we are so different. So I want you to focus on you, on becoming authentic. Authenticity, it is the highest vibration. Authenticity means in alignment with who you are. So the more authentic that you are and the more that you create space for your own struggles, the faster you're going to get into this stage. And in the integration stage for our customers, this is how it looks like. After completing the ULT lifestyle, now they're taking their superfoods as a regular part of the daily life without having to think about it. Is any of you guys thinking about what to drink in the morning? Or do you even struggle going to make a power shake? No, right? I don't struggle making a power shake. I don't struggle making a smoothie. As a matter of fact, I want to. My body's craving the smoothie. It's craving a power shake. I make the best recipe with biofruit, power shake, dark berry, and kamut. You guys have to try that. That's my religion. Every morning I make my shake. And sometimes I put a little can't beat this and I blend it all together. And I have zero struggle making that drink. I actually make it. I want to share with everyone. I'm like, Raw, you want a drink? Solar, you want something? It's embedded into my daily life. And that is what you want with your customers. You want these superfoods to be part of their daily life because these are foods. Everyone has to eat every single day. I don't just eat healthy sometimes. I eat healthy every day. Our customers get to have an integration where they feel that they're in complete control of their choices, even during gatherings or travel. Raw and I just went to 11 countries. Guess what? We had a luggage full of Purium. We were the freaks at the airport. Okay, we carry superfoods everywhere. And no one forced us to carry the superfoods. We wanted to carry the superfoods because we can't leave without the superfoods. And it didn't feel like a struggle. But maybe at the beginning felt like a struggle, but I endured the struggle and now it's just who I am. Do you guys get how the integration is who you now are? Now I inspire people through my success and I help others. I don't work hard on inspiring people. I just have to be me because my struggles shaped me and it allowed me to create thousands of stories so I can share and inspire others. But trust me, I have put zero effort trying to inspire people. It is who I am. It's who you become. Okay, I think I got my message across with this and how we integrate. And then brand partners. Now I do events with my eyes closed. I can repeat the same message when I'm sleeping. If you talk to any of the crowns that do connect calls and do events, that will tell you I say the same thing every single day. I'm like a broken record singing the same song my whole entire life because that's what we do. And as brand partners, you also get to integrate all of these things. When you have a reliable team where you can take a day or a week off and your business is not going to fall apart because you build structure, where now you have financial freedom to have a choice. Where do you want to go? What kind of foods you need to eat? What kind of gifts you want to give through the holidays? And you don't have to worry about money. You only worry about what you want. You feel confident when you present the business to new people, or you feel confident when you present the ULT. But that confidence only comes with that repetition and the struggle. Okay. And then lastly, why is transformation so essential? Transformation is part of our personal growth. It is crucial for us to become powerful beings. It allows us to break free from all those limiting beliefs and the behaviors. And it allows us to evolve into better versions of ourselves. And all of us want to be better. But transformation is essential. Personal growth. Read books. There are so many incredible books. Mentors are shortcuts. Mentors have been in the journey that you've going. They learn what to do, what not to do. They help you get to where you want to go faster. Take seminars, join all the Zooms, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, join all the Zooms. That's where you're going to expand yourself and you're going to make yourself more valuable. And the more valuable that you become, the more impact you get to make. And the more problems that you solve for people, whether it is with their health or with their wealth, the bigger your paycheck. If you want to make a lot of money in this business, help more people achieve their greatness. Have more conversations. Transformation is essential to adapt. We are constantly changing. Our desires change, our body changes, your finances are changing. And the faster you adapt to the change, the faster you're going to thrive. We've gone through transformations in our company. We had a 10-day transformation, then a 40-day transformation, then a 30-day transformation, then a ULT. I remember when we went from 40 days to 30 days. How many of you guys kept saying 40 days for a little bit? I kept saying, oh, we have a 40-day transformation. And then after messing up so many times, I finally adapted to a 30-day. And then we had to adapt to the ULT lifestyle transformation. Now it's a 90-day. So we're transforming, and the faster you adapt, the faster you're going to thrive. And then fulfillment. And that is my favorite part. Fulfillment comes from a life that you feel aligned with. It comes from living a life with purpose, with your values. And it's so amazing to live a life where you're changing lives. It's so rewarding. And that's why I chose to do this business and switch to being an architect full time. Because for me, it's more rewarding to pass the gift of health, to support amazing people, transform their lives. Eva right here, she owns multiple studios here in Ventura and Santa Barbara. And she's in this journey because she wants to transform her life. She's sick and tired of having a brick and mortar business. She wants to travel the world. She wants to meet new people. She wants to meet incredible friends. And she's doing this work of transforming, and it's tough and it's overwhelming and it's scary, but it is essential to go through that transformation. You can't get through. You can't overwrite the process. So I hope this was helpful for all of you guys. Thank you so much for being with me the last 50 minutes. Let's all go have transformation and become butterflies. It starts with you, with a conversation that you have with yourself. Because how you talk to yourself, you talk to others. But it will take a little moment for you to become aware of the things that you're telling yourself, because you're always attracting who you are. So if you're telling yourself that this is hard, that this is difficult, that you don't know enough people, that your stomach hurts, that your hair is falling, your body's listening, and it's going to keep on giving you what you're telling it to. You guys saw that experiment where this Japanese guy talk to these talk to this water, and they said, hey, I love you, I hate you. And then the water changed structure. Well, so does your body, and so does the people around you. So what are you telling your body? Because all of our issues are in our tissues. We think our memory is in our head, but our memory is in every single cell of our body. So start talking to yourself nicer, start being more gentle with yourself. Allow yourself to go through that struggle, because that caterpillar did not have a happy journey to a butterfly. As a matter of fact, I think that it felt like it was dying. That caterpillar died, and he had to die, and had to go through the pain and the uncertainty to become a butterfly. And so do you. So if you're holding on and you're so attached to your struggle right now, let go. Because your success is not actually defined by your standards and your ideals. Because we all have this ideal. Maybe you want to be like me. You want to be like Raw. You want to be like Michael. You want to be like Melissa. You want to be like Sonia. But you will never be. It's a losing proposition, because you're Kimberly, because you're Patty, because you're Beth. So step in your own power and let go of that ideal and that standard that you create for yourself, because those standards that are in your mind are not even yours. It's the standards that you were told by your parents of what success means to you. But success might not be meaning money to you. Success might mean changing people's lives. There's so many different definitions of what success is to you. But I want you guys tonight, when you go to bed, just start thinking, what am I attached to? What standards and ideals I'm leaving and I'm trying to achieve, and it's taking me away and it's distracting from me. Because when you step on your own shoes, you're going to step in your own power. And then nothing's going to stop you. So thank you so much, everyone. I love you all. I can't wait to see you again. And we'll be here tomorrow. Dave Sandoval, Product Education. We actually have a lot of testimonials tomorrow. It's going to be incredible. So please join us Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern with Dave and these incredible testimonials. You don't want to miss it, because it's those stories that are going to allow you to grow your business. Okay? Because remember, stories sell, facts tell. And you always want to keep a balance between the story and the logical, okay? Because we tend to fall into the logical and not share those amazing stories. So meet us tomorrow again at 4 p.m. Pacific. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. You have a great evening. Bye, everybody. Thank you.